When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here, but then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. We leave no warrior behind. Wounded Warrior Project is a non-profit organization created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war. Whether those scars are physical or mental, we're here to make sure that they heal. And whether it's helping those with post-traumatic stress disorder live a normal life again, or giving much-needed support to injured warriors in veterans' hospitals. Because no one deserves our help more than the men and women who risk their lives to keep us safe. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
And fellow liberty lovers all across the globe. And I know I say across the globe because I know that there are people that are there are Americans that are living, in other parts of the world, and they might be military or civilian, doesn't really matter. As well as I know that there are non-Americans listening to this program all across the globe through the power of radio and the internet. And which is why I have to, because there are people all over the world that would love to have liberty, love to have freedom that we enjoy here in this country that they just don't have. And they might be fighting in their own countries in order to achieve that end. So I always welcome anyone who happens to be a fan of personal liberty and freedom. But in any event, and I feel honored that they would listen to this program. And in some cases, in some places around the globe, they might be risking their, their own personal freedom at the moment by listening to this type of program and listening to me. I hope I am inspiring people all over the globe. Really, that's again, that is my goal, just to inspire people. In any event, you are listening to me as I broadcast live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire. And New Hampshire is the state with the motto, live free or die. And I would like to keep it that way. So during this leaf peeping season, and the colors are starting to really pop at least in my neck of the woods, when you come and visit, and if you're coming from California or New York or Massachusetts or some other liberal bastion, Illinois, you know what? Come and enjoy, spend your money at our local businesses, have some fun, and then go home without any thought whatsoever that you want to move here. Because just like the old days, and when I say old days, I'm 40, 50, 60 years ago, when people used to go out to the country, and they used to say, oh, isn't the country so beautiful? We love being out in the country. And they moved out there, And then we started calling them, because so many people who love the country moved out into the country, they were called suburbs. They destroyed the country. So don't come here to destroy the state of New Hampshire and our more conservative ways. We'd appreciate it if you just left us alone. Go back to your own liberal states. You've got your liberal and socialist ideas in New York and in California. We can see how well that's working in California, by the way. So especially all you Californians who are coming or who are already here in New Hampshire, and you're trying to move to Maine. And Maine's got some good stuff going on. Let me tell you, their governor, he's not exactly a Tea Party type of conservative, but let me tell you something. Well, I'll get into some of the things that's going on up in the state of Maine that is shaking up. Is shaking to their very core the liberals in Maine. Because this guy, he may not. I know he's not probably. And I'm going to say this about the guy. I don't know him personally, but he doesn't appear to be the brightest bulb in the chandelier. But let me tell you, he's bright enough to get done what he said that he was going to try to get done in that state during his campaign promises, and he's done some of it already. And he's shaken the liberals to their core because, one, they can't believe he actually was able to accomplish some of the things that he accomplished. And two, what he has accomplished is working so damn well that the people of Maine, some of them who were all about liberals and being in liberalism, are now taking a second look and thinking, oh, this guy might deserve a second term. And that kind of talk in Maine has got the liberals and the Democrats shaking in their boots. I'm telling you. So you have to do things on a state level. Really, you got to do things on a state level. By the way, if you wish to call the program, the number here is toll-free 603-835-3224. I will take your call as soon as I see you on the call-in board. Judicial Watch. JudicialWatch.org has obtained some. Now, for you liberals that are listening, I want you to explain to me like I'm Lucy. You guys remember back when Desert Storm or Desert Shield turned into Desert Storm? Remember that? Remember when George Herbert Walker Bush was president? Remember when George Herbert Walker Bush went to play one round of golf? The left was fit to be tied. You going out there and playing golf, and we got our men and women in the armed forces sitting in danger, ready to go to war and having bullets and bombs lobbed on them, and you're out there having fun playing golf. One round of golf. How could you possibly do that, George Herbert Walker Bush? Remember that? I mean, the lamestream media was just all over it. And I know that that the Bush camp really didn't respond to that well, because their response was, well, they don't want to make it seem like that Saddam is changing the president's normal activity. They don't want to give him that much importance. That was kind of lame. I mean, I got what they were saying, but it was kind of lame. But that was just one round of golf. And the left went bazonkers over that. Now, here we are, 14 years in, and we still have thousands of men and women in the military in harm's way in multiple countries fighting terror around the world. And our current president, Barack Hussein Obama, has been on multiple vacations and multiple golf jaunts. And you don't hear a beep from the left about that. And of course, the right, because they're so timid, they won't say anything about it either. Well, Judicial Watch has obtained some records about Obama's spendthrift ways. And this is only for 2 months out of this year, February and March of this year. Now, understand, February, in much of the country, especially in the northern half of the country was engulfed in major global warming to the tune of record lows and record snowfall all over the place. You got